Okay, good for you. All right.
That's my short son. I always pass by your signs on the weekends.
Oh, yeah. I put a lot of.
It's like I'm going down to see. So I'm sure probably doing that.
Good morning, sorry.
No problem. You made it safe, that's all that matters. Okay, anything you wanna say about our wants and needs before Mel takes over and starts?
Did you tell them about your transaction?
Which one?
Oh, you got all of them, so you got so many.
Yeah, I just got it off.
Good.
All right.
All right. That's right, guys. Let's make this money, man. Let's keep this chain rolling. You know?
Yeah, I was telling my dad, I put a lot of business aside to do this one deal.
Yeah.
I put the San Francisco one, Bachville, I gave it to my dad. My other client, I gave it to my dad. One I closed with Jackie.
Yeah. Jackie Renteria?
Yeah. I did, and that was, I mean, and I obsessed on getting this thing, and it wasn't about the money for me.
He needed an assistant.
I can't even, I'm a little bit obsessive, and I know that about myself. I'm a professional, so.
Okay.
I mean, I get, in terms of like streamlining and kind of getting like, I really start like watching like how, systems like operate and stuff. I don't know how to.
Right.
There's only one me, you know what I mean? So.
Growth in this business is getting
I'm learning, and I learned a valuable lesson.
You get an assistant, you get a showing agent, you get a whatever agent to help you, because again, you're in this business, but you can't do enough if you get too much.
Repeat that again?
You can't do enough if you're getting a ton of business, because you only can do so much.
And the thing is, I'm learning.
Yeah, that's right, we're all learning, but that's good, all right. So, anybody else? And I know you had said something about short shells with you don't basically put them in escrow until you've done a few steps before.
Yeah.
You got a certain way you do this.
I do it differently, yeah.
Okay, so you want to share that with us just a little bit, because again, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, what I do is, I just wait until I get the short sale approval to open escrow.
Right.
I don't want to be tied up with any buyer and put him in escrow.
Right.
If,
If again, you don't have approval.
exactly. And then, I can get my own buyer too, if,
But then,
by the time they actually get the approval, sometimes the buyer's not there.
Right.
So, and if you have a buyer, you can just put him in there.
Right.
But, I always try to keep up the buyer,
Sure.
that I have
That's your
the
buyer.
agreement with, yeah.
Got you.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
All
but
right.
then how do you, let's say, you have an offer, you submit it with the bank,
Mhm.
okay? How do you put that in a list status?
You have to put
You
it
have to
pending.
put something
You
in
have
there.
to put it pending, because that's how.
Right, but you
what
didn't
the
open
MLS
escrow. You
I
didn't
have
open
not opened escrow
You
yet.
don't have to have
but-
escrow to put pending.
You put pending, but
No,
you
you
didn't
don't
open
put
escrow.
pending because the MLS requires to put you, some sort of, pending.
Right.
You can't keep it active if you have an accepted offer.
Right.
You have to. put
But
it
is
pending.
that legal?
It is legal.
To put pending even if you have no escrow?
Everyone have complained in the past, all the agents, that, that why do they keep it active if they already have an accepted offer negotiated with the lender? So, that's why the MLS came to this rule, that they have to put it pending.
Or backup.
Or a backup, yeah, or get a backup.
But you still can show the property that it's included.
Yeah, you can still show
What
it.
happened if?
You saying you don't have an escrow and have it at pending status, is that what
The
you're saying?
status is still active, so a lot of people start calling you, right?
Yeah, people, if you keep it active, they will, keep on
Yeah,
calling. And
right.
it's not fair for everybody else though.
That's
Because
why
you
you
already have an accepted offer negotiated with the bank. Now, if that buyer leaves, then, then you
Turn
put
it
it
back
back
to
on, active.
That's right.
But I have.
Yeah, I don't wanna be showing a property
I have
that
a
it's already an
different-
accepted
me,
offer, and
I-
I'm wasting my
once,
time, no, it's not
Right.
fair.
I like the offer, I open the store right away.
Yeah.
Everybody
Everybody-
has
Sure, it's different, so.
I don't.
You gotta take a
I
different
don't-
process,
I
then
don't
people
know.
be waiting.
But, you know,
Ask yourself, and
this
that's-
is word, this is word. The one that, the last time that I wrote an offer,
Uh-huh.
I put 31,000 more from the asking price.
Okay.
I got an email from the listing agent, sorry, you still accepted another offer.
Right.
That's fine, accepted another offer.
Wow.
The following day, I checked on the EMLAs,
Mhm.
and because I'm just curious, you know,
Yeah.
so instead of pending, back up,
Mm-hmm.
both, I'm on hold, do not shoot.
Hold, did not show, he put it on hold.
Yeah.
The agent did, he put it on hold.
Yeah, and they said they already accepted an offer.
So I don't think that's illegal either. I don't think if you put it
That's
on
right.
hold,
Yeah.
that's just again to stop the showings, because as Anna said,
So what do you
people
think
gonna keep
about that?
calling,
I
but
mean,
but you got offered, you know it's gonna be accepted by the bank, why keep showing it?
But in the contract.
No,
it
it's not the
says-
short, this is not short sale, this is standard. This is short, this is standard sale.
It don't matter if it's standard or short, really.
Did anybody look up the rule?
It's in the contract, you can still.
Because, that's what I'm saying, the decline might reject, is already accepted another offer. When I look at the status the following day,
He had a hold on
hold do not show.
it. Right.
So I emailed
Yeah,
back, I
that's
said,
not
what's
right.
going on there? I said, I put 31,000 more than your asking price.
Right.
Reject my offer. Now it's hold do not show.
I wouldn't care, I would just move on.
Hmm?
There you go.
I don't think
Then
it's
that's too
just
time
illegal about
consuming, I wouldn't
that.
even waste my time wondering.
You ready? I'm ready for you, bro. All right, guys, listen, I'm gonna let Mel pick up, maybe he can finish that off and make a comment on it, but thank you very much.
No, it's too bad. Dad, you're okay.
All right, I got to the end of that conversation, so I don't know what to comment on, so if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer best I can, but if you don't, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, great. Okay, then good to see all of you this morning. I wanted to ask how many of you have been, Brother Rodney, can you turn that light off? How many of you have been going online to these lessons?
Yes, but late.
Right, that's my answer too. Yes, but not of late.
Okay, it looks like Nyrie's in the lead. She's got 9 lessons that she's done. Cynthia's done 7. Anna's done 8. Rodney, did somebody do that for you? Rodney did 8. William did 7. Aida did 7. Tony did 8.
No, that's how many sent lessons.
Yeah,
Since
that's
last
sent.
viewed is how
I'm
many
sorry,
we
my bad.
actually did.
Okay, so, and I've been sent 4.
Wow, there's a counter there.
4 and 1 I've done, and let's see here. Nyrie's got the most. I'm taking it back. Rodney.
Rodney G.
Rodney's done 8, and Anna's done 6. And let's see, Tony's done 5. So let me ask you guys a question. How many of you are on track for your appointment setting? How many appointments are we supposed to set every week?
It's 4, he wants 4 every week, you know, and so.
How many do you want?
You know, that's a many as I can get. But I just want to clear up something because again, Daniel was saying, you know, make 4 appointments a week.
Right.
So now I'm trying to see what you would consider an appointment, you know, because again, I talk to people all the time about buying and selling. And again, a lot of them don't have immediate needs, but these are people I'll call and approach or talk to and talk about helping them find a house. You know, I might get now, I'm not ready now, 6 months from now, all that kind of thing, you know. So I kind of consider that an appointment, you know.
You kind of do?
I do consider that an appointment. So again, I'm hoping that's in line with what Dan.
Well, let me ask around the room. I have my opinion, but let me just get everybody else's opinion about what you think an appointment is. What is an appointment to you?
Appointment is to go see the clients.
Okay, and you say an appointment to go see the client. What do you say?
And mine is also like that too. I see a lot of people all the time at the gym, and I don't consider those appointments to me
Okay, so,
personally.
yeah.
I consider those like kind of touches and kind of just like,
Okay.
but an actual appointment where you're actually gonna, you know, you have that full intent of just
Time and date.
focusing on, I'm here to do one thing and one thing only. I'm here to either sell your house or find you a house. That's what I consider an appointment.
All right, what do you call an appointment?
Me?
You?
just the same thing what he said.
Who said, Rodney or
No,
Keith?
Keith.
Okay.
I'm Keith.
Yeah.
He said Keith. He said Keith.
Yeah. So the appointment, I think it's like, if you, I mean, mostly I have the appointments for the buyers, not for the listing. To be frank, I don't go for the listing, I go after the buyers. So I consider this appointment when they show some interest that they want to buy some house, and I go to them or they come to my office. Normally they come to my office and I give them an appointment, they come to my office.
Very good. That's what you consider an appointment. What do you consider an appointment?
I consider an appointment any time I set a time to meet with somebody to discuss real estate.
How about you?
Anytime.
What's that?
Set an appointment, set a time to meet.
Meet with them.
Yeah,
Right.
we're talking about real
Face to face, I look at.
estate.
But I would consider an appointment even if they don't sign the contract too.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, so how about you, Virgil? What do you consider an appointment?
What do I?
Consider an appointment.
When you set up date and time, where you go to see this client.
All right, so we have a bunch of different opinions about appointments. There's some consistency on those opinions. In my mind, what an appointment is I set a specific date and time to meet with someone, either on a listing or on a buyer opportunity. Either I'm meeting with them for home buying counseling, or I'm sitting with them to go look at a property. To me, that's an appointment. An appointment on the telephone talking to them, to me, is not an appointment. That's just me. That's not an appointment. To me is, I want to have a face-to-face dialogue with the client about a specific property. I'll give you an example. This weekend, I was talking with a prospect who contacted me a month ago about listing their property. Their property was listed with another agent. And so it was going to expire. It expired at the end of last month, and then they said they were going to list with me. Unfortunately, what happened in the interim is their son died. And so that kind of threw everything off the rocker. And so that appointment I didn't keep that appointment, nor did they, right? Because of that situation, I was sensitive to them. So I reached out to them a few days after the son died, and they said, well, I've got too many things going on right now, let's talk next week. So this client happens to be in a different state, and I'm over here. The property's out here, but they're in a different state. And so to me, setting an appointment would be on the phone where I can actually send them the contract and talk to them about the contract, because they're not going to meet with me face to face, right? So I did that. I sent them the documents, DocuSign, but I sent it right around the time that their son died. So Saturday, I talked to them on the phone. They said, on Friday, they emailed me and they said, okay, I want you to go out and look at the property. You look at it first before you tell me what your opinions are. So I did that on Friday, and then Saturday we had a conversation. And during the time that the son died, they extended their contract for another 30 days. So I have until the end of August before I actually have a listing opportunity with them. But they already have the documents. You've already sent to them the DocuSign. It's up to them to just point and click. Now, is that an appointment or is not an appointment?
It is open.
Is that what you consider an appointment?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I would consider an appointment. I had an appointment a week ago Saturday with a prospective buyer. I met with them out in the area that they wanted to meet. And we sat down and we talked about the steps that are involved with the home buying process. And now I'm setting another appointment with them to meet with them face to face again, so I can get them to the next level and give them their 40 minutes of home buying counseling. To me, I consider that an appointment. I'll meet with them face to face, and I'll walk them through the process of how to buy a home. And then the next step for me is have them fill out this wish list, and then have them get pre-approved, and then I have an actual client.
I have to buy a representation agreement at the same time.
That's fine.
Agency disclosure.
That's good for you. Okay. So that's your strategy, right?
Yeah, sit them down, and fill out the agency disclosure, buy representation agreement, non-exclusive.
Right.
Show their seriousness.
That's a powerful way to go. So what I want us to do now is that I want us to really, I'm happy that you are doing the lessons. I'm very pleased. I need to get some things in here because I'm setting appointments with agents. I'm trying to recruit agents. And so one of my jobs is to list agents. It's not just list properties, but to list agents because I need to get good agents in our San Fernando office. And so if you know of anybody who works at market in San Fernando, Pacoima, Lake Terrace, the whole Northeast San Fernando Valley area, let me know so that I can set appointments with them. I've tried to set at least 4 appointments this week with different agents who I'm recruiting. And that leads me to this. This week we have an event that's taking place on Thursday. How many of you are going to be going to the Daniel Penley event? Okay, very good. Okay, I want to encourage. How many of you want to ride share? Okay, William wants to ride share.
I need to ride with somebody.
Okay, so I just saw one hand that came up. Okay, so Anna raised her hand. So let me see a show of hands again if you plan on going. Okay, it's free breakfast and a free lunch, and yeah, it's both. You gonna go?
Well, we can bring
It's in
somebody
Burbank.
on.
You can bring someone, but if you're gonna bring someone, let me know ahead of time so that I can make sure that they have a seat reserved for them. This Thursday, the 13th.
Delphine, you can bring someone?
I can bring you too.
No, I'm saying you can bring.
If you want to bring someone, let me know, and so I can make sure there's a ticket for them so they can get to eat and go to the session. So if you have someone in mind, let me know. So that because he's, the thing is costing like $150, but he's giving me so many tickets for the people who are in our office or for people who are going to go that we're inviting to go. Okay?
That's an opportunity for people that can get the.
You know what the topic is, don't you?
Prospect.
Nope, stop working for
Oh,
free.
that's right.
All right. So it's on our Facebook, our company Facebook page, so I want you guys to go there. How many of you have gone onto our Facebook page and liked our Facebook page?
I have boss.
You've liked it? You don't have to be in the Facebook to go on our page and like it. You can go on to Facebook and Mel Wilson Associates and say, I like your page, and then close it down. You don't want to do anything else. Okay. All right. You do. Okay. You've liked our page? You've liked our page. You've been on our page many times. You've liked our page. You've liked our page. Rodney, you haven't liked our page yet. You've been on our page, but you haven't liked it. All right. Okay, so let me go over some things. We're going to do some cold calling today. I think we're ready. We've been practicing our scripts. We have some leads that we've generated. Many of you asked for particular zip codes. So we've generated some leads that are for sale by owners for notice of defaults and expired listings in those zip codes that you all said you were interested in calling in, right? So that's going to be distributed today. And we're going to do some live calls. All right. But in the meantime, I'm going to share with you something that's going to go onto our office website. Okay. And that is, let me see if I can get to it. Ooh, all these emails.
That would drive me crazy.
I'm
being serious. I swear, I'm so anal about like how many are in there.
It's 23,000. I get over 100 emails a day. So
Spam there.
they're not spam. Those are not the spam ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are just the ones that have some relevance.
Yeah. Some of them do.
I think I'm about 75.
1,000?
No, 75 a day that are relevant.
So that are relevant.
Oh, that's a lot.
All right. If you can just bear with me.
Not when you think about it. If you got a couple of escrows going and you got emails flying back and forth and disclosures and things like that, it's nothing.
Okay, I apologize for it taking so long to open up. All right, how many of you have had a listing appointment this week?
I actually did, and I said I didn't do anything for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, yes, you did say that.
Yeah.
You had a listing appointment?
She's still waking up.
I did, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just following up with them, because, it's actually my past client who referred me to them, is their sister. They're thinking about selling to him, but then he's not sure if he wants to invest in that property. So he wants to sell his, and then they're going to sell, the sister. So I have 2 prospects right
Excellent, excellent. I need an offer on my 12601 Van Nuys Boulevard unit. It's a short sale. Rodney says all I need is an offer, so I'm gonna take him for his word and get an offer, and then I want my short sale approved, right, Rodney?
One to
What
what?
city is it in?
12601
Oh,
Van
I
Nuys
know which
Boulevard.
one, in front of the DMV.
No, Van Nuys Boulevard in Pacoima, it's right off of Drone Field, near, between Foothill Boulevard and Glen Oaks. 12601.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
How much is that one?
It's 215, 2 bedroom, 2 bath.
And it's a short sale?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 215, it's a short sale. They're nice units. The development is nice. All right, so here's what's gonna go on our Facebook, not our Facebook, but our company website. And if you're interested in having this on your website, you can put it on your website, but I invite you to change the picture, okay, and use your own picture. But when people go to our website, this is what they're gonna find out. And I'm encouraging you, if you have, how many of you have your own website?
I'm building.
You're building yours? So you going through Realty Tech?
And when I was going to another company and it's a 30-day free thing, and then you guys gave me Realtor Tech, so now I'm stuck in between.
Go to Realty Tech, they're quicker. Are you going to Realty Tech?
Yeah.
Did they start at yours already?
No, they didn't. I still call them and.
You need to call them. Okay. How about you? Anybody here have their own website?
I have my own
Go to
website.
GalmanRealEstate.com.
Are you using Realty Tech?
Go to GalmanRealEstate.com.
What's that?
GalmanRealEstate.com.
GalmanRealEstate.com?
Right, you have listing book?
Yeah, I still have that too. Let's see what it shows up.
Now, who's hosting your site, or did you build it yourself?
That's really good.
Realty.
So you followed up?
Let's see.
Okay.
Did you?
That's me.
Not yet.
Service,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
You mean to pay?
Yeah. They'll be on it. She got it.
I'm not sure why, but that's the way it goes.
But you didn't pay.
Huh?
You didn't pay.
I was looking at it right now.
Oh, to change the subject briefly, is there any update on the patio furniture? Balcony
Oh,
furniture?
you're faster. No. And by the way, just so you don't get too happy, and Rodney too, because Rodney already asked if he can smoke cigars out there, and the answer is no.
I already know it's a no smoking zone.
No.
I just drove by this morning, thought it'd be really nice to sit out there this morning on my computer instead of in here.
Yeah.
And the window is cool there now, so it's nice to be out there.
All right, I met with the landlord last week to see about getting
Well,
some
that's
kind
nice.
getting some kind of lighting system out there, William, because there's no lighting out there. Yeah, okay.
It's nice, right?
And
Rodney, when you get that?
Curiosity.
pardon?
It was just
Yeah.
curiosity.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes,
I would just
no
change the
problem.
font on your name.
So this is Rodney's site.
Rodney, where's that listing?
That's
That's
in
the one I'm thinking about to take.
Oh, okay.
that's in Pacoima Estates.
Yeah. Up in the hills.
Stay out of my neighborhood.
That's nice, Rodney.
Like that?
Yeah.
Scroll down, Mel.
I like it because it's really, it's
Nice.
eye-catching and it looks
It's a beautiful
simple.
house.
Yeah, and there's not,
See, it gives you your feature listings on the right.
Wow.
Give you a little snapshot. And
Nice
who is
website,
that?
right?
Oh my gosh, you like,
Right, is it listingbook.com?
huh?
Listingbook.com?
no, that's not listing book.
No, this is Realty Tech.
Oh,
Are those your listings above your head, Rodney?
That's just again.
What about that thing over there on the right? Are any of those yours?
Yes.
Featured
Yeah.
homes? Aha! So there
That's
you go.
right.
I know they need to put some more of my listings up there.
Mr. Wilson, what happens if you click on one of those featured homes as it's going through?
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
You click on one of those featured homes up there, does it go to the home?
Yeah, it does wait.
Yours goes faster than mine, huh?
Might be because you're connected to the screen.
Oh, is that what the problem is? Okay. I'm sorry, Rodney, it's taking a while.
Hey,
But yeah, it does.
type in one more thing for me. Type in real estate agent Northridge.
Okay, there you are. That's Rodney's listing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got the listing and you got to go through pictures and look at the information. Okay, that's good.
All right. And he's got his Facebook, his LinkedIn, and his Twitter icons over here on the right too, right, Rodney?
Right.
Okay, very good. Right.
Type in one more, man. Real estate agent Northridge. Type in that for me.
Okay, it's gonna
So
come.
the website you own that you pointed to this, right?
Yeah, all the points he's real estate agent Northridge. That's it. .com, yes.
Rodney, can you do me a favor and go turn the air conditioning on? Did you already get it, Cynthia?
What's in Northridge, agent?
Real estate agent Northridge.
There you go. Their number.
I thought something else was gonna pop up underneath it. I think it's still loading. I think it's still loading. All right, so Rodney's getting up to speed with technology. Great, Rodney.
Did it show?
No,
It's coming.
it's taking a while. We're taking a nap. My system is really slow.
The 707 is like an 800 number for me, you know, tracks your number, keeps up with,
That's not you. Track.
no, this is not, this is somebody else.
Yeah, I got it. With hot coffee. Hold on. Now.
Okay, take a look at Cynthia so we don't get bogged down.
That's it. Okay.
Well done, Rodney. Well done.
All right.
All right, so let me go back to where I started, and then we're going to get into our calling. So what I want you to do is I want you to, if you let me know, email Jazz Marie if you're interested in getting these slides that you can edit yourself, okay? All right, so start out, I got this from the National Association of Realtors this spring when I was there, and I just start out with some things. And then it goes here, representing you, 9 to 10 sellers sell their home through a real estate agent. So this is, just like you might want to even use this for a pre-listing package. Like when you're going to have a listing appointment, you send this out along with the agency disclosure and some of the other forms you send out to the client. And you let them know some of the basics of what you do and why they should use a real estate agent.
And what is this again?
It's a seller's guide.
Okay, that's on your website?
It's going to be on our company website.
Oh,
But what I'm saying
on
is,
our website or just link it to you?
what I'm suggesting you do is if you're interested in it, we can send these slides to you. You can edit them and customize them for
Right.
yourself, because I don't think you want my
No,
information
right.
on your website,
And we
right?
can put them on our website.
That's correct.
We'll do that. We'll see if you let us put our name on your contracts.
Sure, you can put your name on it.
It's good to know.
Can you put your name on, can I put your name on your checks so I can pay my bills? All right. Okay, so I'm going to go through, you see here is a PowerPoint, and it goes through and it says, market the home to potential buyers. I'm here to help you. The first thing was market the home to potential buyers. Then it was find the right buyer for your home. And then it says help sell the home in your time frame. Can you see it? Okay. And here we go. Help price the home competitively. This is what a real estate agent does for you, your realtor. It says your needs. Why are you selling? And this is part of the pitch that we do when we do our cold calling, right? We ask the seller, well, why are you selling? Where are you going to move to? Remember all those questions we asked when we practice those scripts, right? It says in general, upsizing the home. Is that what you're trying to do? The home is too small. Are you relocating? You want to move to your friends or your family? Or you want to move away from them? Downsizing the home because your home is too large. So you guys might want to start targeting your market as to who you want to go after for your prospects. I went online yesterday to a webinar that was offered by a company called Corefax. Have any of you heard of Corefax? Corefax is a company that will help you identify prospects, leads, and they have a mailing campaign where they have multiple templates of mailers that you can have printed. You can have them printed, delivered to yourself, and you can use them as door knocking tools, or you can have them specifically targeted out. Maybe for example, in a zip code, there are 30 people in a zip code that has, they've been there for 20 years or longer, maybe they're behind on their payment, they're in default, and you want to mail a specific targeted mailer to each one of those parties. This company will set it up where you can send a specific mailer to Mr. Wilson, who's in default. Yeah, right? And Mrs. Johnson, who's in default. And charge you per mail piece. If it's first class mail, I think it's like $1.20 a piece, which includes the mailing, the printing, and sending it out to that specific location. If you want bulk mail, I think it's something like 90 cents a piece. But it's the whole printing and the whole 9 yards, okay? All right, so back to this.
And the CORD fax.
CORE.
E.
FACT, CORFAC, okay? All right, so while traditional methods, these are different things here, so I'll just go through it very quickly. What's DIY stand for?
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself, okay. So 9% of sellers like to go the for sale by owner route. So you can deal with this objection right up front, because a lot of folks want to save the commission. That's usually the reason that they want to go for sale by owner, right? All right, the medium price, and you're sharing with them, and these numbers are not really reflective of our market, because our market is a lot higher than this market. Our market is probably twice the amount of these markets. These are national numbers here. But it just shows you that if a person sells a home by themselves, they're going to sell for a lot less than they would be if they had an agent who would bring them more activity.
Curious what the percentage is.
What's that? Percentage of what?
235.
It's about 10%, isn't it?
So in other words,
About
it makes sense to
17%? About 17%? Okay. All right. So, you see any value in this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, email Jazz Marie if you're interested in getting this, and then we'll send it to you. Pricing the home is one of the big deals. I have a listing prospect I'm going to go through tonight. I got the lead from a loan officer. Anybody ever give a loan officer prospect? Anybody give a loan officer prospect?
Yeah, we give them all the time.
Did your loan officer ever give you anything back?
No.
Why don't you ask? Because you know what? A lot of times what I found is that the loan officers, they keep a database of everybody that they've done loans for. The good loan officers do. And maybe you referred a loan to them 3 years ago. I guarantee you that they've probably been in touch with that client more than you have, because they've been asking for refinances.
Right.
So they know what's going on with that client, and they have the ability, if you ask them, hey, if this client is thinking about selling, would you hook me back up with them? I think a lot of times we don't go to that next level and ask that loan officer. We're not asking them to pay us a fee. We're saying, look, we're going to give you a loan. We're not asking you to give us a kickback. But what we do ask is that if we give you a loan, that you keep us in touch with what you're doing with our clients. I have loan officers who refinanced my clients 3 times in the last 5 years. And did they call me to tell me? No. And then I said, what's up with that?
Right.
You need to let me know that you're doing this, right? Because sometimes if I haven't done my job to stay in touch with my client, they're not telling me, oh yeah, I'm going back with Joe over here to refinance and get a lower interest rate. So do you think that a loan officer could give you leads?
Sure. They should.
I think that you ought to ask them. You have a loan officer you use?
Yeah, he gave me a lead before.
Okay. How many loans have you given them?
My new one, 2.
Okay. All I'm saying is that I bet we give them more than they give us. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Right, William?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm almost at the end of it. Why is it a good time to sell? And this is a good thing you may just send out a mail piece just on something like this. There are a lot of sellers who think the market is still bad. They don't know that the market has changed and that we need more inventory of homes. So you may just send out a mail piece that says, you know, the market is really good for sellers right now, and maybe you want to think about selling your home because you will probably get a higher offer than you thought you could have gotten. The other thing is that I will share with all of you, most likely in the month of September, the interest rates are going to rise. Did you all hear me? What did I say?
Interest rates are gonna rise
When?
in September.
Yes. Is that a good thing to tell your clients?
Definitely.
Maybe you have a seller who's been sitting on the fence and thinking, I don't want to do it now. And they realize, oh gosh, if interest rates rise, maybe I'll have to pay more if I sell my home later, right? Maybe I'll have to pay more if I refinance my home later. So maybe this is the time for them to refinance now versus refinancing later. Or maybe this is a time for them to sell their house now while the interest rates are low, so the buyer can afford to pay them a higher price for their house. Does that make sense? So I think that we need to give information out to our clients. We are the professionals. They don't do this every day like we do. We need to be in touch with them and letting them know when news is changing that's going to impact them. We need to let them know ahead of time because maybe they'll make a decision that's in your best interest. Make sense? So I would encourage all of you guys to send something out this week to all of your past clients and all your prospects and say the forecast is that the Federal Reserve is going to be increasing the interest rates next month. Is this a good time for you to make a decision to sell? Is this a good time for you to buy a property before the interest rates go higher? Okay, and watch what happens. You have this whole database of your tax clients. Oh my gosh. You have a gold mine. You're sitting on a gold mine. Yeah, can I get a license to mine your gold? All right, so.
Oil and mineral lease.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to complete this right now. One of the last things I want to ask this client is I want to ask them, how do you want me to communicate with you? I've seen a lot of agents do a really good job of working for their clients, but the clients at the end of the transaction are still upset with them, and they don't understand why. And one of the biggest complaints that consumers make about agents is they don't call me, or they don't text me, or they don't stay in touch with me. And a lot of agents who lose their listings because of an expired listing, one of the biggest complaints is not that you didn't sell my house, is that you never kept in touch. I called you called me back 3 days later, or you didn't call me back at all, right? You don't give me updates on what's going on with my house. And so this other agent who's seeing this expired come up, guess what? They got an open door. So I want you guys to ask your clients, like I do in my wish list, how do you want me to communicate with you? Telephone, email, texting, or just coming by to see you? Find out how your clients want you to communicate with them, and then you don't have this unfulfilled expectation on behalf of the client. Because it's really sad when you work hard for your clients and they don't appreciate it. You ever work hard for a client and they didn't appreciate it? Anybody here?
I do.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
you're part of it.
Yeah. I appreciate you. No. All right, so that's it. All right, so let's get ready for our call. Jasmine, are you ready for us? Okay. All right. Who's been practicing their scripts?
Oh, I can practice them. I just want to say this, if you're a Facebook person, or a Facebook person, and I heard on one of the sessions with Daniel
Penley.
they had another link to another website. The guy been following him. But anyway, he was saying to join groups in Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you join groups, sometimes they have like 20,000 people. So you have more people to expose yourself to. If you join groups, so it's like type in, I sell real estate, but you don't want to prospect other real estate agents, but you want to buy a home. You know, and maybe a group of people in there, 15,000 people in there, or, you know, and he was saying that don't always speak. Do you want to buy and sell? Just put pictures out there. Just get your name out there. Just put maybe a picture of an ocean or a picture of a house by an ocean, or just pictures of fruit and healthy living, and just put it out there. So that's just a Facebook thing that I thought I would share with you guys. But go over in your category and look for groups, and then all the groups are going to pop up. And always look for groups that says like 20K. You have to ask to join some. So I've joined 3 groups, and I've had people, you know,
communicating
like some
with
of my
you.
stuff that was from the group. Like, who's this person? I don't know this person. Because I want to know how everybody get like 500, 600 likes.
All right, you got to ask.
I over a hairdo. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. My hair was that bad. No. I'm like, my cousin, she got 500, 600. What are you doing? She said, number one, I'm popular. I don't know the public. She said, I do groups. I said, I heard it. So join groups and,
Okay.
you know, do different
How many of you
things.
have your own company website for Facebook? Anybody here? You have your company website? You do? You do? The business
You mean
website?
the
Business,
page
a
or
Facebook
the-
page. A Facebook
business?
page for your business.
Yes.
I'm
That would be a
in the
yes.
process. of
Not your
creating-
personal, your business.
They said no, sir.
You? You? You?
I don't even know Facebook.
Okay. Okay. We'll get your business.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
I didn't get no bad.
Well, he doesn't use it though, you gotta be on there, you gotta be posting
I have my
stuff.
personal
So,
Facebook.
like,
Huh?
I have my personal Facebook, but not for my business.
What about your business?
do all that.
Okay. All right, Jasmine, are you ready? So, how many of you took a look at the Send Hub notice we sent out yesterday? Anybody got it? Okay, 1, 2 got the Send Hub notice. You got it. What did it say?
I'm sorry.
You didn't get the Send Hub notice? Do you have a phone?
My phone is
Oh, okay, so you might have
As soon as I
received
get
it.
here.
You may have received it,
as an email.
text.
Oh, no, my phone is shut down.
You received it?
It's not this morning.
You received it?
I received,
I
yeah, I received.
You received it?
Rodney
Okay.
G.
Before.
Oh, from you? Oh, the answer is no, then.
My phone.
You didn't get the text?
No, not from you. I
No,
did
no,
receive
it came from Send Hub.
it comes
You
from
sent
Bad reality.
SEND. You're
No,
not
I know
on?
what Send Hub is.
You're not on?
Yeah, I did. No.
You should have received it yesterday around 5 o'clock, right?
Yep.
What time did you get yours, William?
Let me check here. Looks
5:21.
like, oh, actually, it looks like I got mine at 10 a.m.
I got mine at 5:27 p.m.
It was written- No, 5:23. 5:23.
Today.
All right, today's meeting says dialing for dollars. Each attendee will receive at least 10 listing leads.
Oh, I
We will
received
practice
some
our
more
script and
responses.
dial for, what that?
Yeah, I probably read it, because I remember what you just read right now, but I probably just, I always organize everything right when I get it, so.
That you just, you
I
dish
categorized
me, you
it.
dish me, right? No, just kidding.
No, I read it, but right when you said that, I
Okay.
didn't read that.
So that's what the message said, yes.
So for the leads, I only ran them for the people that gave me their zip codes last week. So I have 6 sets here. And I'm going to-
Who are they?
I have 91326, which I'm pretty sure is for Key. I have 91325 and 93.
911 what?
91325 and 91344. One is it for Anna?
William?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't here last week.
No,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I
I have I think it's for Anna. 91340, 91342, that was for Robert. 91335, I think that was for, don't remember.
That's Rosita. Who wanted Rosita?
No, I think I told you to do that one for Anna.
Okay, yeah. And 90016, that was for you. 91505 and 91436 was for Aida.
Okay, did you give her a zip code last week? You don't want me to call? All right, can you pass them out to the people who they were supposed to go to, and then we'll see who was left behind. So Anna, you have yours, okay, and let's see here.
That was 344, right?
Yeah, that's good. No, 91344. Give that to William. I think you did. You have 91344?
I don't know what
You weren't here. Were you here last week? No, you weren't here last week. Okay, so just give it to her. Give it back to her. William works in 91344 zip code. What is that?
Okay, yeah. That one's Aida and this one's Robert.
Why Ida is not here?
91335? Okay. So, do you need to someone else?
Yeah.
This is Robert.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Of course, hey, these are all going to auction.
Yes.
You know what that means?
Yeah, they're going on the porch.
That means that that's really an urgent call you need to make, because they have
On
about
auction?
they have 21 days or less. Yeah, auction is a trustee sale.
Yeah, I know.
You can stop.
There.
You don't like that?
Some they already have, they're hired.
Okay, give those back to her.
But I mean, auction, they don't even have any time to this.
Oh.
They should buy it.
I think that, I wouldn't agree with that. Rodney, have you been able to stop a deal before that went to auction when with the short sale?
You know, something I haven't had that situation, I stopped an auction.
Right.
Okay.
You stop at the auction,
I've
they
delayed
are
them.
right there.
Only if you
Yeah,
already
delay them,
have
right.
an offer,
Right.
working on.
What's
Is it
that?
easy to delay?
It's not easy.
I mean, if it's going to auction.
Well, once you get third party agreement.
But let me put it this way, if you don't ask, you don't have a chance at all.
You know, they might deal with
If you do ask, you have a
If
chance.
it's 10 days prior,
We gotta start
they
this
will not,
conversation.
they will not.
You gotta prove us, you got a deal going ready, close,
So
just
how
need
far
30 more days.
from
You
the
know.
auction do
It
you
depends
have?
on the bank.
So if they already have, if they have the phone number and they have like the auction date, say,
Let's go.
okay, say it's.
Today's 11.
Right. So suppose it's November 1st. That means you still have enough.
The auction date's usually no more than 21 days prior to
The option.
the auction.
Wow.
So then you could stop it within 21 days.
Depends on the lender. Some lenders will say, you need to have gotten in touch with me sooner than that. But see, you don't know what conversation has gone on between that seller and the bank, right? Sometimes the seller and the bank may have had dialogue going back and forth, and now the seller has a buyer all of a sudden, and they've been in contact. Some sellers just put their head in the sand, they don't call the lenders at all. But some sellers are actually trying to save their homes. They've been in dialogue, and so if they've met or talked to someone on the phone from that foreclosure department, and they've made some relationship with them, now they say, look, I got a buyer. I got a buyer for this property. Sometimes that person will say, okay, let me see what I can do to put your trustee sale in abeyance. Let me see if I can get this to work. Because the bottom line is that banks do not want the house.
Yeah.
They don't want the house. They want their money. So I think an auction is somebody who's very urgent, a seller who is desperate, and they're willing to get you to list their house if they think they can get something versus losing everything. Right?
So I
That's just my
think with
opinion.
that, the investigation needs to be where you're looking up where you put a lot of energy into it. Me personally, I would want to look at the property to see if it's a short sale, if there's any money in it. So I wouldn't know how to go. So that needs some investigation before that's just my perception.
Before you call them?
Before I call them, yeah, I would want to call up. At least I know what I'm talking about. You know, I see your house. You know, you do have some equity in your house. It would sell for this, that, and the other, and you may want to try and live down.
How long do you think it'll take you to do that investigation?
I mean, per house, it would take me about 5 minutes, you know, to go to the title company and look, and then sometimes online, the title company doesn't give you everything the title company on with. I can see the documents, sometimes I have to wait for the documents to be downloaded. I may have to call the title company first and say, hey, look this up for me right quick. Tell me, you know, send me some comps on it, or I can go to my license and just pull up my own. It would take at least a 30-minute investigation per property before I would want to call them. I want to be able to walk my talk and say, okay, well, I see this is what's going on with the property, and this is what I'm
Okay.
suggest.
Rodney and then
If I had
Keith.
to do an auction.
This is a training exercise, that's all we're doing today. So if we call these people and get nowhere, it's training with them.
Well, I wouldn't want to, if they pick up the phone and say, okay, Ms. Rose, you know, well, how much equity do you think I have in my home? And I'm like,
You going through the script, that's all you're doing.
Okay.
I prefer to do an auction.
Okay, no problem. Keith? I
It's
can hear you.
interesting that you mentioned that. Do people actually foreclose when they have equity?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
serious?
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if they don't have
Oh,
anything like we are.
They don't-
Why would you foreclose?
Because they don't
They don't know no
they
better.
don't know any
They
better.
don't know no better.
They don't know any better. There are lots of people who lost their properties because they just didn't know any better. They didn't have a real estate professional who told them, hey, you know, you could sell your house. I see your hand, William. You know, you can sell your house and not lose everything. Maybe you won't get to keep the house. Everybody's emotionally attached to the house one way or another. Either they want to get rid of it because they hate their husband or wife, or they want to hold on to that house. But overall, nobody wants to lose their house. William.
Okay, so I'm looking at number 1 on my list, because I do a little bit of what was just suggested, and at least the tax records, the people on this 8957, that one bought the house in 2003 for $389,000. It was a 275 loan. They since added 130,000 in loans to that, which is putting them up at 400,000 worth of loans. So if they're behind, they could be up to 450 encumbered. The house is 1,500 square feet on Etiwanda, south of Nordoff, so it should be worth the 450. So they're teeter-tottering on whether they're a short sale or not.
Is
You
it
know,
worth,
they have
is
not
it
been-
worth the call?
It's worth the call. They've not been listed. I checked the MLS. And,
How long did it take you to do that?
less
While we
than
were
5 minutes.
speaking, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, William, you want to make that call?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you have the script?
You know, we
I'm
don't.
gonna, wing it.
Yeah.
I have the scripts from before, but these are expired scripts.
About for sale by owner, do you have one?
Oh, I don't know if I have it here, but I know I have one. So on the script, I'll get it to you.
I've got several
See
numbers
if I can go
here.
back
I'm
and get
gonna try what looks like the home number with 993.
Okay.
993.
Mhm.
That's a home number, most likely.
That's a landline number.
Let me see if I can get the for sale by, you want it for sale by owner script?
Yeah.
Yes. She sent it to me. Yeah, I'll take care of it today.
Yeah, we ready to print.
Yeah.
Okay. And it takes my command.
Disconnected on that one.
I'll be right back.
We go to the one previous to that now, which looks like a cell number. Hi, is this Mr.
I don't know, they paid it, I didn't.
Wrong number, sorry. Wrong number.
That's the numbers they have listed.
Yeah, I got 4 phone numbers here, so I'm just going backwards to them. Forgot to scan. I'm getting a voicemail. Hello, my name is William Guzman. I'm a realtor with Mel Wilson and Associates. We're located right here in Northridge, at the corner of Nordoff and Wilbur. And I'm calling you today to see if you or anyone you know of might be selling a home in the neighborhood there. I'm currently working with a purchaser for a first-time home, and they wanted to be close to the college. So if you might be thinking of selling or know someone who is, please call me back. My phone number is 818-634-5344. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Okay. I left a message.
How would the ball start rolling without William? I'm curious.
I don't know what kind of situation this guy is in, but I'm going to try a different line with him.
Okay, great, thank you.
No answer.
New answer. How many have you knocked down so far? Is that your third or fourth?
That was the second.
Oh, no, second.
The first one had 4 phone numbers.
Right.
I
Oh, the
just
first
don't-
one had 4 numbers, okay, got it. Oh, got it. Okay, makes sense.
I'm gonna go for something different in my neighborhood. The last one on the list, because I see a home phone number here. So I have a message on my phone. Where should I meet you?
Oh God, I'll be so blown out of my mind if that's the person that you just called and left a message with.
No,
Could
current client.
How you doing?
you imagine though?
You going good?
The first one, all 3 numbers were no good. One message on the first one hit. The other one,
Hold
the
on,
second one.
we're gonna try another one here.
Running,
Who going next? What you need, turn this off?
no, just, it's in my eye, just slightly. Just at the, oh, okay, good. Well, she gave me some pre-foreclosure, so she took the
Okay.
option back.
Okay.
But you know.
Hi, is this Mrs. CS? Or Seeds? Oh, they're not here? Okay, I was just someone who lives in the area. I was making phone calls to talk to people about a community thing that's happening. I'll give them a call later on if that's okay. It's kind of complicated, so it's really hard to relay in the message. I'll give them a call back a little bit later if that's all right. Just tell them that William Kuzman called, and we'll be calling back later. Great, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Okay, so I got the housekeeper. The number is live.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to know what it was about. You saw how I kind of
Yeah,
like
exactly.
did the
Yeah.
issue. I called them specifically because they're in that neighborhood with that RFA district. I was gonna backdoor in.
Right.
You know, use
Right.
something else, and
Yeah.
then find out what's going on with them. In other words, I'm talking to everybody in the community about this
Right.
thing.
Right.
That's
Did
a
you
good
get on
strategy. What is
Explorer.com?
RFH?
What?
What is RFH?
RFA, residential floor area, is what the initials stand for, and then add district after it, and you give it a whole new meaning. Okay, housekeeper, call back later. Guess what? I got a real easy one. And in a place where I'd love to sell it too.
Get excited.
It's your neighbor.
Nope, this is gonna be good, you guys, watch this.
All right.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Okay.
All right, Lucky, you go? You got a call? You don't want to call?
I got one listing, but.
Yeah.
Whatever you tell, I got one.
All right, I'll see you around.
Seven times better.
Since you gonna call, or you gonna call?
That's a no answer. This one was interesting because it says the owner is Continental Village, HOA, and then there's a colleague, Gong, is name number 2. So if
That's
the
why the HOA
HOA already got
Foreclosed
it,
on it,
and now
yeah.
the HOA's being
But
foreclosed
you know, I
on,
thought
or
they
they're
stopped
doing the
that.
foreclosure.
I thought they stopped with the HOA before close.
Oh, no, they can't. If there's liens for non-payment of
I know, but I
HOA
thought
dues,
they had did something with that a couple of years back. 'Cause they were foreclosing like crazy.
Put that on.
The HOA being able to foreclose, I thought they stopped that
That's
for a
me.
while.
Well, they might have had a
Well, you know,
moratorium for a
foreclosures
little while.
stopped. Foreclosures like they were stopped, and that's what.
Yeah, all
Slow down.
foreclosures were stopped for a while through a
Right, this is
governmental.
before the crash. The
No,
HOA
after
was,
the crash.
no, I'm saying, what I'm talking about was before the crash, and I thought HOA, they were stopping the liens being able to be foreclosed
No,
on the
Not before
whole.
the crash.
It was right in the crash.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a second. I took care of.
Well, I don't have a cell phone. This has an account number. I need to get to T-Mobile. So I don't know if he wants me to leave this list here or I can call from home. I don't have a cell phone.
You don't want to call from the hospital, from the office phone?
You gotta do a account number or something.
Oh, you don't have all that?
No. And then you know what? My thing is that if they say, and I like to walk my talk.
Uh-huh.
If they say, well, Miss Rose, you know what? We may want to just sit and talk with you. I don't have no business cards.
But you just take it with you when you do
That's what I know.
it. Keith, you don't know?
I gotta get back to work. What, I don't even, so are we,
I thought you were gonna call those numbers just to go through your script training. So that's basically what we all just doing.
what is that?
So I'm going to T-Mobile and get my phone.
How much time, yeah, what time does it start and what time does it end?
Go it out.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Sorry.
oh, it's okay. Good
Yeah.
for you too. I sent the card over the mail like last week because the pool, so we just ready to print.
And what he said.
So he's, Marie said she gave me one, she said, well, let me know right now. 'Cause
This
I
ain't
already
true,
paid the
is it?
printer.
This is not true,
No,
is it?
that's Anna's. You wanna look at it?
Okay.
So, will you leave this with me?
Anna, don't forget your phone and purses in here. All right. I didn't know if you was trying to call, but I didn't want you to forget your purse and stuff.
We want to go?
Yeah, we can make calls and, everybody else gonna do it in their office type thing.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you wanted to do it now and let me hear you, or I'll be your witness, how you wanna do it.
No, I'll do it.
Oh, Steve's still here. He
You
called
get it?
4 people. I don't have, an account on here, and I don't have a cell phone right now
Where?
to dial out, and I don't have
Oh,
a cell phone.
you do have one, you have 4-digit code. They gave you gave them a 4-digit code when you signed up. Do you remember? I'll ask Veronica to give it to you again if you don't remember.
No, I think it would only be one thing.
Let me remember, tell me what it is.
You keep messing with me. Now, the only other thing, and then I really want to cold call, and this is why I try to have everything done, and I guess you're just too busy. Because I don't want anybody to say, okay, Ms. Rose, could you come over this evening and write a suggestion or take him with me? I don't have no business cards. I don't like to go nowhere with no business cards. You never approved it. We're ready. I already paid the printer.
She don't wanna share, Mel, she don't wanna take me.
No, I ain't taking you. I mean, if I have to, they be like, Ms. Rose, I need you here at 4 o'clock on the dot. I gotta see you today. I'll be like, you know,
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you know what?
Get it from the,
I don't have a business card.
No.
That is so tacky.
Yeah, I got it from a different
That
location.
shouldn't stop you, you go there, you
No, that would
go
stop.
around
No,
and you
I-
say,
You
oh,
never-
I must have
No.
just ran out.
That's what
What do you call it?
that's
That's
very
professionalism
I'm
in
on
you.
myself.
no,
Oh, this is
It's
Anna.
the one thing you had.
Are you just selling your phone?
I hate
Where
when
you
somebody
moving
asks for a
to?
business card and I don't have. I mean, I
You
got
have
some
to be
old
there.
business cards.
okay, you already
And I
know
was
it.
like, that.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
Why didn't you get your house sold? The agent? Oh, well, my name is Anna. Have you heard about me? Come on, Anna. Where you
Do
going?
you think
You
it was
next?
a bad idea
No,
to
I'm
change
not.
my last name?
Oh, now
Change
you're
your
gonna
last
be
name.
embarrassed. So you want to hear how you talk?
I let you hear.
Most people know you as Anna Aguirre.
I let you hear.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
what this does is it's gonna give you a reason to now go market to those people, to let them know you're married.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
okay. It's not a bad idea.
No, they're not.
Come on, let's see what's happening with you.
No.
Go Adam.
You could
That's right.
Go for
you
it.
call yourself Anna Aguirre Cristobal.
You need a cell phone?
That's what I told my husband. He goes, nope, you're Cristobal now.
Down for business.
I,
You
believe me, how many times
You had that conversation.
I have this conversation and, no, that's good.
then you're gonna have to spend some extra time marketing to people.
Every Monday, yeah, yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
That's what I've been
Watch
doing.
You don't wanna share no money with
I've
them.
been sending my same pictures so people know
They know it's you.
that it's me.
Yes. Yes.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Tony's calling.
Oh, sorry.
The Hispanics are talk so loud.
Stop it, Rodney, stop it. At least
Oh,
you,
it's when
at least you didn't call her Mexican.
Rodney, you go to your headset, so they
Oh, I'm
can
gonna turn it
answer
off.
the phone.
Hello? Hello?
I hung up when I seen it say
Go
headset.
ahead, try it again.
My husband gave
Just
me
hit
to
the green bell.
sell by owners because he's
No,
driving
no,
around. So
I
I'm
don't
not
really
right
know.
now.
Go for it.
Oh, wow.
That's right, he drives around, huh?
Oh, wow, calling, okay, phone. Oh, Lord, keypad, okay.
There you go.
Okay. 323.
Huh? We haven't tried it.
291.
Got hot now, so we'll get back to it. Tony Rose. Y'all gonna sell this out?
Threw me under the bus.
Hi, may I speak to Mr. and Mrs. Sneed, please? Yes, my name is Tony Rose. I was calling about some community information. You know a better time when I can reach you? Okay, thank you, and you have a great day, okay?
What was the scripts that got? And she put that in?
That's a for sale, bro.
That was Miss Sneed. She just didn't want to talk.
You just changed it around. All right, Miss Sneed went there, that one down, you're doing good, Tony.
Well, there's a lot now. She said they're not there till after 7.
No, but that's a dial, dial
Yeah,
counts.
definitely.
A dial counts,
Okay, let's see. Let's go.
almost makes it better.
810.
How you doing, Miss Cynthia?
269. I'm being proactive.
Go ahead, let's go, let's get it.
Be at work 30 minutes earlier now, so.
Gives you more motivation to make more money in real estate, huh?
Yeah.
Tell that lady to kiss you.
Better not.
Yeah, me and my family come to the Roger.
Hi, may I speak to Mr. Jason Grisma? Hi, Jason. How are you doing today? Oh, that's good. My name is Tony Rose. I work with Mel Wilson Associates, and I just sold a home over in your area. And I happen to notice that your home is maybe in some need of some real estate needs. Or just calling to see if, oh, it's already sold. Okay, great. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good job, you did it. Hey, listen, just
So alright.
so I can just kind of give you a little bit more something, and I'm talking to myself really.
Right.
Before we hang up, well, do you happen to know anybody?
Yeah, you're
looking to
right.
buy or sell?
Yeah. Got kind of nervous because I ain't cold calling.
I understand you ain't did it in a few years, but
When I
it's
say a
good.
long time, I'm talking about like 10.
10 years,
Well, and
which means you never did it.
well, no, I had a voice, no, I had a voice deficiency and I had surgery
Okay,
last year
I
and it
understand.
gave me my voice back, so I don't mind using it,
Come
so.
on, sister, you on the clock.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, you said I'm on top.
You on the clock.
Look here, let's see, all my numbers seem good, all right. So I got a call back.
See how it fired you up? Now you
He said
good.
take them off the list, so I'm gonna do that for you.
All right,
But okay, let's see what Miss Dixon got.
all right. Just remind me.
Hi, may I speak to Miss Dixon, please? Hi, Miss Dixon. Hi, my name is Tony Rose. I'm calling from Mel Wilson and Associates, and I just sold a home over in your neighborhood. I am calling from Mel Wilson and Associate Realtors, and I'm calling because I just sold another home in your area, and I happen to notice that you may be in some needs of real estate. Oh, okay, great. Bye-bye.
Okay, you
What'd
got
she
three
say?
out the way?
She said she's taking care of it, so she's taken care of.
Okay.
What list are you calling, for sale by owners?
She called it
Pre-foreclosure.
auction.
Oh, before.
Oh, people.
Now, I would like some for sale by owners because what I've seen on Daniel's website with the link I told you about, is that, when you call the for sale by owners, you want to basically call and say, let me do an open house in your area because you want the human traffic. So that's what I would be doing with the for sale by owners, is that, I'm just calling, like Senior Needs and Real Estate, and I would like to give an open house at my expense, no expense to you, so that's my target, expired listings, for sale by owners and absentees. That's my target.
Write that down.
Yeah, definitely, that's where I'm at.
All right, but you have the full calls?
This is my fourth one.
All right.
All right.
Cynthia,
You want to put
she's
Cynthia?
out.
No, go ahead, let Cynthia
No,
go.
you gotta go finish and then she gonna go.
Well, I got like 5 more to go, so that'd be, go ahead, do
You
one.
can talk at the same time though.
No, go ahead and do one. No, you want me to keep going? You want to see what I'm working with?
Cynthia, why you being unconfident? Everybody else participating. What's the problem?
She's eating. Don't be scared.
She's scared. That's what it is. She's scared.
Do I not make calls in the office?
No, you don't.
What?
You're scared. Go ahead, Tony.
You come over here so you can get beat like you used to. You know like they used to beat you with the iron?
No, I like that.
You're stupid.
But if you totally leave you, if you beat me real good. All right.
Okay, that
No
was.
answer?
No, that was it. It's
That's
all.
number 4.
Let me see, you got one
You're
more.
back in there.
I think I'm
Man, you
gonna
shot
call.
my day, brother. It ain't clean.
What?
Yeah, little clean as that.
None of my Gemini colors.
And my new suit,
Yeah, you looking good, Doc?
Yeah.
and new shirt.
Mhm.
You look like a
A
brand new
tie
man.
that's never been worn before, but it's been in my little closet space.
Mhm.
You gonna make me out. You gonna make him take a turn.
When is your turn?
And Mel. And Mel, your turn.
My turn, sorry. Did I have a list?
What's your list?
Oh, I didn't get it.
Hi, this message is from Mr. Garnett. This is Tony Rose. If you give me a call back, I would be appreciated at 213-305-7759. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.
That's all of them?
No, I got 4 more, 5 more, 4 more. You want to do one?
Mel's on the. Miss Geary.
Anybody call you back and say,
No.
you better remember this.
Who's you? What's your name?
Last week, me and Rodney went caravan, and we went by my friend's store, there's a Chinese food restaurant. And so when I went inside,
No, it's your turn.
she said, "Is that your sugar daddy driving you around?"
You know what I mean? She's
What'd you say?
She said,
I
okay.
said, "Yes."
She's good for me, man. You stop Mel from calling? Mel, it's your turn.
That is a nice car. Is that your sugar daddy? Does your husband know you riding around in it?
That's funny. I said, well, stay on camera, stay on camera. You don't tell.
I can tell him now.
You don't tell. You don't step and tell the wrong thing. You know it's
Okay.
my wife.
This is my brother. I can tell him anything.
I'm
And then
telling
he'll
you,
just
you my
break
brother. Cynthia.
Oh, there's a Cynthia Castillo over here.
Is that your pen that Cynthia took? I mean, that Tony got? That's not yours? Okay. 'Cause she said she was gonna steal it.
Mr. Iglivio, this is Mel Wilson with the real estate company. I noticed that your house was on the market before, and I wanted to know if I can come by and take a look at your home. My number is area code 818-402-6708, 818-402-6708. It's a really good market right now for people who are buying homes. There's not enough inventory, and I'd like to show your home. 818-402-6708. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right. That's one down.
Question, Mel.
No, you leave me alone.
Oh,
Just kidding. I'm making my call. Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I be pretty?
Uh-oh.
No,
And then stick to the script.
Yeah.
there's no script on here.
But you gotta use this one like.
No, but
you know,
nobody,
you
I
continue.
left a voicemail. It's not a for sale by owner.
That's gonna see what we got.
That's not a for sale by owner. This is not a, this is an
What you
auction.
call it, auction?
These are the auctions.
Oh, okay. You gotta tell us what you're working with.
You gotta ask me.
No.
Ask me. Okay, you messing with me now, Mr. Tony.
I'm messing with you.
You are.
If y'all keep
I
messing
still
with
love
me.
you.
Let's see what Mr. Wilson from Mel Wilson and Associates.
We wanna hear you.
I am Mel. That's the only one we got. That's you.
You know Peter White now? Yeah.
What's that?
You know Peter White?
The musician? I don't know him personally, but I heard his music.
I did a number of them.
Wow, that's a big guy.
You're from
Awesome. He plays the guitar.
but you know this one.
He did one.
No way.
One of the offices.
Really?
Listen to
Congratulations.
it. Like you're on a farm to people like especially they feel like you ride. Feel like you're in especially hitting grass.
Well, you know, so here's the thing, and maybe you could really seriously help me with this. You might work, and you've been.
Be here on Friday, 10 o'clock with caravan around 10:30. Yeah, then we go out to about 1. And you get to learn it that way. Because to tell you, ain't gonna help you. We need to show you. All right, Tony. Put you in the back seat.
You gonna put me in the back seat?
What's that?
You gotta get in the back seat. Get in the back seat.
Nobody else?
No.
All right. You got 3 dials and no contacts.
So
This is
1-9, he stays off of Saratoga and Balboa.
Who's that? Your boyfriend?
That's 91325.
Balboa's gonna be 914.
No, it's 913
Three.
925.
No. Everything out here is 913, so
It's 91325.
not 255 right here, but we at North Ridge.
He lives right up the street.
Well, then that's where you at, 91325.
Okay, so I
Disconnect.
basically wanna do this area, and then when I send my letters out, like I say, I live here as well as work. So I wanna kinda know.
Well, you're kind of faking me out. You're using the Culver City.
I'm using both my cars, I got both cars.
addresses on there?
I got 250 of Culver City and 250 of North
Okay,
Ridge.
because this one here I'm looking at, it has the Culver City address.
Right, it's still the same.
You're trying to fake me out.
No, I would never do that.
She won't
I just wanna see
fake-
how sharp you are, see if you notice.
She won't fake you out, she won't share her listings. She won't take you on interviews.
When I get started, see, money is power, and I have to be honest, I don't really have my money I need to market, I'm just taking a little bit from each payday. That's driving me crazy, but I'm gonna make it through. I've been at a short sale there for a whole year. It's been crazy.
That's good. That's long. This is more than you work there. Yeah.
So everybody that I called answered the phone, they didn't want no services, but they are good numbers.
I like that package. So you just gotta have, you know, made, remember we used to have these machines.
Nobody.
You don't have that.
Nobody.
Nobody answered?
No, but at least we got,
No,
at least we know the
disconnected number.
system got good
Okay,
numbers.
that's
See,
what's gonna happen.
Red X, at first, they were giving me a lot of numbers that weren't no good.
It's
So,
just
to know that they
celebrating,
got
she
a lot of
ready to
good
go.
numbers, that's good. Cause I used
Ready to
to
go.
deal with this company, Red X. I had a call 10 years, so that was good for me to make 3 calls back. That was excellent for me. Mel has pushed me to another level. The Mel Wilson Foundation. Yeah, definitely. That's why I had to be with a company that does this kind of stuff, because all companies don't do this.
Too sharp for me.
Everybody's working from home.
That's your phone, too sharp for me.
Let's check another one here. Let's check this one that I found back in my year. 112660.
So I have one that I gotta call back after 7.
Good. From this calls?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She said call back after 7.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Nobody, you struck out?
Yes.
All right, come on, you did it. Don't you know the first dial is the toughest dial?
It is. It
Come on,
really is.
Cynthia. Couple of them. Let's see how you operate, sister.
Okay, well, I never called for an auction one before.
Don't matter. Just call them folks.
And say what?
Say Cynthia, you would say, hey,
So you
my
like
name
the
is Cynthia Clay, I'm with Mel Wilson Associate. I was calling to see if you were interviewing agents
Ding
to
dong.
list your property.
Ring, ring for auction.
On auction, don't matter. Just
You
say
ain't
something.
hear nothing.
No, I was listening to him.
Okay, go ahead. When do you want to sell? Are you planning on selling?
He said he thought the back should be more.
I noticed your house
No,
is.
that should be
showed up
Cal
on my computer
BRE.
As an auction. Are you planning on
Cal,
selling? Did you
C-A-L,
talk to your bank?
Cal B-R-E?
Mhm.
We just been
And
putting
it's
B-R-E.
No, it's C capital C.
No, somebody's talking.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Email. And I'll send the email over to you.
Okay.
Here we go.
These are not right.
Oh, I'll say B-R-E.
Come on, sir. I'm the coach today. The coach is a good job. Tony, you taking notes?
C-A-B-R-E.
Okay.
All right, right now.
Okay. good.
That's it?
If you see,
Yeah, I saw both of them.
he said he thought the back should be a little bit more exciting.
No.
Hmm.
It's fine. It's colorful.
Yeah.
Very well. I can't believe.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put the C-A
They
there.
don't have
On both sides.
95,000.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
729, 721. Recording days.
So,
Hold your peace, as they say in church, hold your peace.
Same thing here. This is your cell number. You call it direct, right?
right, that's my direct.
Okay. Got it. I gotta go meet with Lucky.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta meet with Lucky.
Lucky.
Mhm.
Tell Lucky you want to. Hold on. Lucky got nothing to talk about, man. Other people,
You're in a good mood, man.
no answer? You know, got the same list? Goodness. Hmm.